back in my Kappa shirt. We're going to be talking about the open, close book of life that 2020 is as a conjunct I open in the Cam era. Today is Tuesday, the 7th, the day that didn't get split as water for us to land in nuclear containers as form of crystals that came out of the particle sprinkles. Those big halos in the sky that people haven't been explaining very well, but the sky thing is definitely the limit. Know that. So, what's going on? They say on Friday that eclipse for the first full moon in Cancer, one side of the moon is like the camera opening and closing. What happened in those smart things that people were hitchhiking their way in and out of what rooms with AI, VR stuff? And boo, I don't think so. God, on Cancer, yes, I sure done did it. Cameras. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up, because, they say the end of the year, the new year thing that didn't happen, that, are you on a calendar? Where did those days go? Are you dazed? Or do you see it clearly and hear it now? 0 point? Okay, this year ends on a full Cancer moon. So what does that tell you about Friday this week? Was I meek and heard it upside down and got pulled in? That long thing and stretched out wrong? And I don't think so. Somebody might have electric rolled you into some booga idea that free energy wasn't real and that you had to let those guys trick you into elongating the scent. Didn't happen like that. So, what's happening? Some of you all want a real reading. Did you catch this week's strong report for the 6th to the 12th? I'm going to wrap it up for the 13th to the 19th because the pen umbrella wrote itself, and there's a huge amount of microdot psychoactive stuff going on in the state of red. Who? Red? What? NDIA? What happened? Oh, do you mean that we actually landed and that it got crunched and that some of us aren't in these containers and some of us are, and it's like magic birthday. Take a spa bath and know that you are art and that you are loved just the way you are. So, some of us are getting that report. And I'll catch you on the inside of that one. What's going on, Capricorn? It is so good to have you here. So, what's going on? This strong of the... Okay, we'll just take a look at the cards here. Dealt for you, for them. Relationship disposition here. And then we've got a couple of cards here from the Tarot of Sexual Magic for those of you that might be interested in that. So, Capricorn. Where we left off is what I'm hearing. So for some of you all, it's like whatever you've been ruminating upon. And I'm hearing it's like how it comes back to you. It's sort of like what can rise through a scent. And if you look here, it could be what's radiating off of that sphere she's holding there. Here, for some of y'all too, it's like, I really don't have much more patience for this. For some of you, this is somebody that might not be in your life anymore that you're remembering, and it's like their impact is sort of dissipated, but there's like the scent of something in your arena might have reminded you of them, or a whiff of something you picked up energetically, perhaps, from somebody else. And I'm hearing they might have actually been a Sagittarius. But I'm hearing for some of you all, this is about the 14 and what got closed. Could have been 14 years. Or maybe it's like water trying to meet its own level, and where certain plans were aborted. And I'm hearing for some of you all, just know you've been protected from every angle, and that how you've put yourself out there, Capricorn, is maybe more active than it looks to some people. Some people might see that and mistake it for like, oh, they're not doing anything. You know, they just kind of show up, and it's like, yeah, okay. And did you climb that tree? And, you know, summit that and manage to pull it all together as if it was like out in the ethers, you know? And so for some of you all, it's like you're waiting on a return, and what came back has had you full of all of these other ideas and things that you're processing that maybe you're just like tired of having to deal with because they're sort of mundane pile-ons. But this is a perspective card, and let's see what's going on with this other person. Okay, so whoever it is that you might have been looking for is coming through with some kind of victory. And I'm hearing it's like just the fact that this person can even continue to live for some of you is just magnificent because of what they've been through and why they're standing on some kind of mollusk shell that it looks pretty sturdy there, but I don't know. I wouldn't take for granted what that actually means that they have had to deal with. And I'm hearing for some of you all, this is like victory after disease. For some of you all, this is like something covering this person for a reason. It's like this way. And hearing for sacred confidentiality reasons, just know this person went through a lot. And they're victorious. 6 of Wands. Might be somebody that's really bringing some passion right now. And I'm hearing it's like dun 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 dun. Chariots of Fire. But yeah, this is great. You might be dealing with somebody that's got fire suit. It's possible, you know, Leo, Aries, Sag again. Maybe somewhere Sun, Moon, rising in their natal constitution. If they haven't reached out, it's almost like there's like a peace offering, is what I'm seeing. It's like somebody wants to reach out and touch someone, you know? And it's like a stabilizing heart thought they've had for a while, but I'm hearing it's like it was sort of under their healing. It's like somehow you might have been supporting each other through a healing crisis and didn't even realize it. And I'll just show you what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing how green and yellow that are being held lovingly and synthesized here that could go up in a scent like this might show up in the Fibonacci sequence, and something very delicate but strong like this shell or this mollusk that exists here underneath this person. And what this green wreath is that they're reaching for is this green thing that was here, not a pebble on the floor, but perhaps some sort of heart healing that happened because of the synthesis that was sent by you, Capricorn. How beautiful is that? Somebody's feeling good about you, and I'm hearing it's like he kind of has to put himself out there like that too, because it's like he's like reaching for this branch, and it's like this one that you might have climbed to. And I'm hearing he might feel like this little thing over here next to you. Maybe not to you, but to him. She, he, they, other, know your own designations, please. I'm just talking the energies I'm experiencing here, and you're going to know what's relevant to you, not me. Okay, so here's what's in the center. The healing is here, Capricorn. And look at our little friends that maybe swam together, that blue and yellow again, that make that green thing like the turtle, and perhaps what it is to be trained by the school of sound, where it's the essence of things that went all around that help us rise from within and claim what it is with our sacred union of form and what it is to never be mistreated. So Remember, sounds like creates things. So I'm hearing for some of you all, there's a gifted situation that could come between these two parties, and it's almost like you each have to extend yourself a little bit more, but it kind of looks like this root is growing from here that you've climbed through together, and that it's like what they're summiting here. And what's in between is this awesome friend. I'm hearing some of you all have a friend that is like maybe bringing a group of people together. I'm hearing it might be a little social thing, and that for some of you all, you might be kind of feeling like hermiting a little bit, especially because of the implications of the Sun Pluto stuff I've been talking about. Where, you know, the full moon that wasn't halved one way for this ear to get halved that way for that ear, and must have realized this was always the fortnight going on. And some of us aren't going to get aged like that. Well, some of y'all are starting to see clearly. You got a round table with people that understand these things, and I'm hearing it's like a group of friends that you might be getting together with to socialize with, and you might be seeing this person again here, and I hear it's going to be very healing, and that some of you all might not want to hermit too much, you know, yeah, maybe a little bit, but I'm hearing you might want to really go there if you hear that your friend's going to be there. And I hear it's like some of you all might just have a friend that kind of like drops a hint, like, hey, by the way, you know that thing that I wasn't really planning on going, but you know, such and such, and that might be a good reason to sort of let yourself roll in or out of the situation. That's what the scrolls are for. And knowing which ones are gifted with the communication. So right now, some of you all are waking up big time to what it is to hear people's intentions, especially when you get invitations, because some of you all are going to hear what they were sending between the eye and the thumb that didn't get in there. And you'll want to plan your calendars accordingly on that situation. And so some of you have a really gifted friend that's good at this kind of communication that might be trying to kind of hook you up, because they might be hearing about like a special situation where maybe you can like hang out with this friend, you know, and just have that. Because I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like this distance thing that you've been doing, Capricorn, and it's looking good. And that's for singles, okay? So for the ones that are like in the thing, it's like I'm hearing somebody might have gotten called out, somebody might have gotten kicked out. I'm hearing that there might have been some weird violent communication thing that got deleted and cut. And I'm hearing for some of you all, you know, if that was your situation and what it is to hold the victor out in front of the bacon rub is what I'm hearing. It's like, I don't even know what it means, but I'm hearing that that's very clear for somebody, and, you know, you'll know if that's yours. And that there's a very special queen here that helped close a situation for some of you. Now, for others, I'm seeing there might be some that are trying to reconcile a situation with a partner that they've been estranged from. And for some of you all, it's kind of almost like that single vibe a little bit. There's somebody there that might have had a bad situation with miscommunication, and I'm hearing they might have actually been on the wrong kind of medication is also what I'm hearing too. It keeps showing me something about this person's head being taken off, and it's like whatever was going on there, it left them feeling kind of murky. And so it's like they're kind of coming out of the dark about something, and they're not feeling as good about themselves as you are about yourself. Even if you feel like you've been healing and everything, they feel kind of like this little, I'm hearing like trollish around you. And so some of you all, you might have somebody that's trying to come back into your life. Either way, it's like a very loving vibe right now. It's coming from the place of what you had to grow through. And for some of you all, it was like, I'm hearing really bad communication with people. I'm hearing for somebody it was violent communication. And what this temperance is, especially if it's reminding you of the past of somebody that didn't have their fire in check, okay? So let's see what else is going on here, Capricorn. I'm going to take a couple of looks at these. We've got the Tarot of Sexual Magic for you. 10 of Swords. And I'm hearing it's just all out empathy, exposure, especially if it's like hearing some kind of communication about like your ex and their new partner is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing for others, it's like if this is your relationship, it's like something was bad in the communication. You might, if they didn't cheat on you, it's like you're remembering how much better it used to be, and it's like you're at the end of it though. And so it's like the breakdown of communication is pretty much over, and it's like they want to reach out is what I'm seeing. All right, let's see what else is going on here with them. So 8 of Swords and somebody sneaking around in the back. So for some of you all, that is the devil right there, sneaking around in the back. And actually, I mean, can you see that? Let me try that here. It's like the devil sneaking around while this couple is together. I'm hearing some of you all, you have a lurker. You have somebody that's been lurking. And for some of you all, it's like they're trying to figure out if you're with somebody is what it is. And so that could work either way, Capricorn. I'm hearing for some of you all, this is like a reconciliation that could be happening. But it's like you can't be too tied up to communicate even as like how friends would. With this loving energy here, you have to be able to open up. And so for some of you all, it's been like too much mental stuff going on. I'm hearing it's like, if it's not head games, it's kind of like just having over-processed things, especially if something's like been not reconciled. I'm hearing it's like there might have been a miscommunication where it's like, I'm hearing somebody might have been hurt here, and there's this sword here, and it's like, I really wanted to talk to you about that, and I didn't know. And then I'm seeing this couple getting together, and the sword's here, and it's like they had to have a conversation. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's private heart-to-hearts. So you're going to know if that applies here in Capricorn. I hope that was helpful. Let me know. I love your comments. Drop them below if you think this would help somebody. Really appreciate you sharing it with them. That's awesome. So thanks for doing that. And if I can do a reading with just your energy, hit me up. I'd love to help you get some more details if that's something that you would require at this time. And if not, no problem. Hit us up at the Very Fine Martians chat room if you'd like to chat. We're there a lot, and sometimes sharing music and art and things like that. And if I don't hear from you, know I love you. Take care. Catch you again soon. We're back for another one, and I'll see you again there. Bye for now. Promise that you'll catch me.